Welcome to this explainer. Listen, if you're part of a lean marketing team, or maybe you're a small business owner wearing literally every hat right now, you know the struggle I'm talking about. You know that incredible frustration of trying to pick a software that's supposed to save you time, but somehow it just ends up adding hours of extra work to your plate, right? You need an email marketing platform, but man, the options out there are just overwhelming. The learning curves are ridiculously steep, and honestly, you just don't have the time to become a software engineer overnight. Well, today, we're going to cut through all that noise. We're looking strictly at the facts to break down exactly how you can find the perfect email marketing software for your specific small business.
So we have to ask the big question right up front. What makes email software actually work for small teams? Not for these massive enterprises with, dedicated teams of developers, but for lean, agile businesses like yours. In this explainer, we are bringing you a crystal clear, actionable framework for choosing a platform, one that respects your time, fits exactly with your current resources, and, most importantly, actually drives real results.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. We'll cover the small business dilemma, 3 things that matter, the power of automation, matching your business stage, and finally, avoiding common mistakes. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, the small business dilemma. We are really talking about day one simplicity versus long-term capability here. Small businesses absolutely need tools that are incredibly simple the very first day you log in, but they still have to possess that underlying strength to actually grow with you down the road.
Moving on to Section 2, 3 things that matter. Let's really look at your core software criteria when you're navigating this super crowded market.
When you strip away all that flashy marketing jargon, research actually shows users are really just looking for a solid balance of 3 core things: ease of use, fair pricing, and useful features, the kind that actually save time. The absolute best platform for your business is going to be the one that balances these 3 beautifully. It's going to give you the templates, the automation, the segmentation, and the reporting you need, but entirely without overwhelming your team. I mean, think about it. If a platform requires a dedicated tech person just to hit send, well, it completely fails the ease of use test.
And this brilliantly illustrates what useful features actually look like in the real world. You don't need 1,000 niche widgets, you really just need these 5 essentials. First off, custom templates. You want fast drag-and-drop design. Second, basic automation. This handles your welcome emails and follow-ups while you're literally asleep. Third is segmentation, which lets you target your audience based on their behavior or details, so you're sending the exact right message to the right person. Fourth, you need clear analytics to track opens, clicks, and conversions. And finally, forms and pages to keep growing that list. Having these built right in means you can execute a really high-level strategy without ever needing to call up a developer.
But hey, I need you to hear this loud and clear. Great design absolutely does not matter if it just lands in the spam folder. No way. You could have the most stunning, beautiful email in the world, but if the platform itself has poor deliverability, your results are going to tank. It's a fact. Reliable inbox placement combined with really simple campaign building, that always wins out over those flashy, hyper-complex designs that never actually reach your customers' eyeballs. Never, ever compromise on deliverability.
Which brings us to Section 3, the power of automation. This right here is your lean team's absolute secret weapon to maximize value without constant manual effort. Now, a lot of folks hear automation and they instantly think of being robotic or totally impersonal. Actually, scratch that. It's the exact opposite. Automation is simply consistency without the manual effort. Think of it as a reliable layer in your business. A good workflow handles all those recurring messages for you. It enthusiastically welcomes new subscribers the literal second they sign up. It politely follows up right after our purchase. It gently re-engages those contacts who've gone a bit quiet. It does all of this heavy lifting behind the scenes, allowing you to stay super personal and highly relevant, without making you manually hit send 50 times a day.
And that completely transforms the customer experience. The biggest difference isn't just how fast the software runs on your end, it's the consistency felt by your customer. Let's be real. Customers respond vastly better when a message arrives at the exact right moment and feels like part of a natural journey. They sign up. Boom, they get a welcome email. They browse a product. Maybe they get a helpful tip about it a day later. Contrast that with the random blast on the right. You know the one, where a customer gets a generic 10% off coupon on a random Tuesday just because you finally remember to send out a newsletter. Automation is what builds that highly converting, completely natural journey.
Section 4, matching your business stage. Let's move to and see how this builds, because it really is all about finding a platform that fits exactly where your team is right now.
Take a look at this life cycle. It's like a roadmap for your software needs. If you're a newer business right now, sitting there at step 1, please do not buy a step 2 tool. At this stage, you're probably just sending out newsletters, some lead nurture emails, and simple promotions, right? You just need basic templates, a solid welcome sequence, and something that's affordable and super fast to learn. Now, as you naturally transition into step 2, maybe you have a growing team and your workflow's getting a bit more complex, well, that's when you start needing stronger segmentation, lead scoring, and those deeper reporting analytics. The golden rule here? Start with a lightweight, reliable tool that is incredibly easy to master, and only upgrade when your daily workflow genuinely demands it.
Finally, Section 5, Avoiding Common Email Mistakes. So, the crucial point is, we really need to steer clear of the biggest traps in the email marketing world.
Trap number 1 is choosing a tool simply because it's the most popular name on the market. Do not fall for the biggest billboard out there. The biggest brand name might be custom built for some massive enterprise corporation with 50 developers on staff, not your lean, scrappy team. Always, always choose what is practical for you over what is purely popular.
Then there's trap number 2, overbuying features. Oh man, it is so tempting to look at this massive, shiny feature list and think, wow, we might totally use that one day. But buying features you won't immediately use is a huge mistake. Seriously, nothing causes more dread than logging into this chaotic, cluttered dashboard full of buttons you don't even understand. It makes the platform significantly harder to manage, way slower to learn, and honestly, it just makes your monthly bill needlessly expensive. Stick to a lean setup that perfectly matches your actual strategy today.
Because at the end of the day, the software is just a tool. It won't do the work for you. The real drivers of your email marketing results are these 4 things. First, clean data. If your list is a messy disaster, even a $10,000 a month platform is going to fail, period. Second, simple automation to guarantee that crucial consistency. Third, consistent sending habits so your audience actually remembers who you are. And fourth, targeted messaging. We are done with broad blasts. From now on, we segment and target.
Which leaves us with this final thought for today. Take a real, honest look at your own business right now. Think about the last few emails your customers received from you. Is your current email strategy a helpful, automated, natural journey that gently guides them along? Or is it just a random blast? It might just be time to take a hard look at your list quality and ask yourself whether your current software is truly serving your small business or just slowing you down. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I will catch you next time.